Welcome to Nerd and the Noob, episode 12. We talk about our childhood continues to die. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
My name is Greg. I am your nerd.
I am Michael. I'm the noob.
And welcome to the show.
This is episode 11.
Oh no, we're 11 in. Isn't it nice? We've been doing this for almost 3 months. Right around 3 months. We had to skip a week, I think. We skipped Play On Con week, so 3 months. This is episode 12.
Oh, I totally looked at the viewer count. The viewer count said 11.
It's
I went, oh yeah, that's episode.
Oh.
Okay, so let's try that again. Hi, never mind. It's episode 12. Totally looked at the viewer count on there and it said 11. This is horrible. Oh,
yes.
Jesus. I feel so bad now.
We did good. We did good.
Yeah, we're like MLGs.
We're professionals. Can you not tell?
MLG pros and all that good jazz and yada yada yada.
So the weekend chat explosion, all on my side that I got today is I went and saw Avengers third time. It's just as good every single time.
Best part is still the Hulk smashing.
Smashing Loki is still the best.
I don't know though. I like the Hulk smashing Loki, but I like the fact that I liked that part when he was like, "You want to know how I control it? I'm always angry," and he's like,
"Oh yeah,
that was bam!" and just beats the crap out of him.
That was by far one of the best parts. That was basically the highlight of my week. But we hear that you have a highlight of your week this week.
Yes, actually this week, Friday, my wife and I, we closed on our first house in
golf clap?
Up here. Yeah, golf clap. Anyways, so yeah, we closed on our first house Friday. We actually have 2 months where we get to move, so it's gonna be kind of nice. We're right now we've spent, let's see, Friday we just went in there and sat for an hour. We just sat in the floor because it was ours.
Got some pizza.
No. That was just Friday. We didn't do nothing. Friday,
just sat?
We just sat there. We looked around. We'd already had ideas, but we owned it then. So it was time to really get ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, so then Saturday morning, I had to go back to work. And
it killed you.
Oh, it was horrible. I really hated it, dude. It was awful. And then got home. I think we went over there for a few minutes. Again, to just kind of look around, get an idea of things.
Yeah.
And then, I know what it was. The wife went out with a friend of ours, and
spent some of your money.
They went out and shopping, and so we went to dinner that night, and then they went home. That's the next morning, Sunday morning. About 12 o'clock. They showed up again at the apartment, and we all rolled over to the new house. And let's see, me and her husband, a guy that I used to work with, guy we went to high school with, we rewired the entire house for cable.
It's nice to be a cable guy.
It really is. We pulled out all the old stuff and installed 6 new outlets in a 3-bedroom house. We got 2 in the living room, 2 in the office.
1 in the bathroom.
No, we couldn't. There's nowhere to put one. And 1 in the master.
The fact that you thought about it is the funny part.
Oh, we looked. There's actually one more I want to add, but I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I have to figure that out. Excuse me. It's been a long weekend. So we did that, and then the girls showed up and we went to Lowe's and got some paint, a couple of ceiling fans, yada, 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 yada. And we went back, and while the girls painted the office, which is almost done, we've got the new Mango office on its way done, and we've got this nice. It's a gray with just a little bit of blue in it. It's a nice color. Actually, it's kind of like that.
I was actually thinking it's kind of close to that.
Yeah, it's a little too blue. But yeah, so that's almost completely painted. I got to paint the closet tomorrow, and then pull all the tape tomorrow, and that will be it for that room. And then we put up both ceiling fans, one in that room and one in the spare room. And then then we ate some pizza with the kids. Friends of ours have kids, and so came home. I streamed last night till like 12, I think.
Yeah.
And then woke up this morning. and went to went back out there. Just immediately went out there. Called a friend of mine and had him come out there. Then we went shopping again. Went to Lowe's and got new door locks. We have 3 doors, so we got 3 sets of doors. Or 3 sets of door locks. Replaced all of those.
So overall, you had a productive weekend.
And I could put a new water filter in the fridge. We have a big boy fridge. If you didn't watch the stream earlier, by the way, go over to my channel real quick and watch the replay later. Just watch it later after the show. It was funny. We did 35-minute live stream from my phone. Did a 35-minute live stream on the house. It was great.
You should explain why your phone is dead.
Yeah, well, it was. Yeah, there's actually at least 3 times where I sit on a toilet and explain why it's kind of uncomfortable.
But it's your house to be uncomfortable in.
It is, and what's funny is this is the coolest part. Like, it's my house, so we ran the cable really nice. We took some time to do it. Me and a buddy, different friend today, when we're getting ready to prep another room for paint, we totally just ripped the shelf off the wall. There's like pinky-sized holes all down the wall that we have to now spackle and then sand and then get ready to paint. So
that was our weekend.
Yeah, that was today. Is today Sunday?
Today is
Monday.
Today is Monday.
Yeah, that was today. And then I'm gonna do more of that tomorrow. So,
moving right into this week's long box. There's actually more than 3 items in it this week. There are 4 items, so we're a little off this week. That's weird. Starting off with Joss Whedon's ABC S.H.I.E.L.D. pilot was announced.
No, not that one that everybody liked. The S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not that.
No, S.H.I.E.L.D. Strategic Homeland Intervention. Oh, crap. They called it like 5 different things in the movies. Anyway.
I bet you I can click that link and I bet you it would tell you. Does it tell you that?
It does not.
Well, here, you know what? Now we must Google this. What does S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. stand for?
Depends. There's like 5 different versions. The movie version?
In the Avengers.
No.
Originally, it stood for Supreme Headquarters International Espionage Law Enforcement Division.
Go to...
Wait. I want to see what the movie said.
Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
That's a horrible thing. It's a horrible. Okay, anyways. So, continue.
Reported last week that Joss Whedon's S.H.I.E.L.D. pilot is picked up by ABC in an exclusive deal with Marvel Studios. My guess is if that has anything to... If you can read into that, I'd be willing to bet that if there are more shows produced over the next couple of years, it'll go to ABC.
See, now that worries me. Now, this may just be me, but CBS for me is the only thing that really puts out anything good.
USA's got good shows.
Like drama-wise?
No, USA got good shows.
CBS does the best shows in my opinion.
I could see Burn Notice style S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, not at all.
Not quite as comedic, but like the...
No, I'm okay with the comedy.
The nuts and bolts of it.
No. I see that more like an NCIS.
Do we really need another NCIS show on air, though?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I love NCIS.
There's already 12.
I love NCIS. Thank God it's not going to be on Sci-Fi. Amen. Okay, so Variety now has some questions from Whedon about the project, who said not to call it a spin-off. Whedon also said the series will be autonomous to the Avengers sequel that he is writing and directing.
Whedon will direct the pilot alongside his brother, Jed, and...
Sorry.
Marissa... Got nothing.
Nope, can't say it.
She worked on Dollhouse and Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. So funny. Neil Patrick Harris. Go watch it. All 3 will also join Jeffrey Bell and Jeff Loeb as executive producers. He may even direct the pilot, if not several of the other shows. Let's see here. Josh reserves the right to pepper in bits here and there. His brother Jed and Melissa T will be showrunners. He'll just show up every now and then and take credit for everything.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I like that.
Doesn't say anything about the cast or anything.
Well, I mean, they probably haven't even got there yet, but just to go off of this,
Uh-huh.
I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching Stan Lee, Cocktails with Stan Lee on World of Heroes.
Okay.
For his YouTube channel.
Okay.
And he sits down with Jenna Bush every week, and they talk to somebody, and they had Nathan Fillion on, and someone mentioned him as Ant-Man.
Nathan Fillion?
Yes, as Hank Pym.
I can
and
see
anybody
that.
that knows comic books or has seen the Ultimate Avengers stuff and everything, I can see that. I can really see him being a Hank Pym Ant-Man kind of guy.
Yeah, I could do that. Who would you? What do you think this Shield thing's going to turn into, though?
Well, I mean, okay, I think it's going to be.
Is it just a spy show? I mean,
S.H.I.E.L.D. is spies. I mean, there are different divisions. S.H.I.E.L.D. has spies, and then they also have the.
But okay, so how do you do Shield without Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow?
I think this gives them because I mean you've also got
Hawkeye.
You've got Hawkeye. You've also got Maria Hill, who was the female lead for S.H.I.E.L.D. in Avengers.
Oh, okay.
She is his right hand.
Okay.
Nick Fury's. Coulson is not Fury's right hand. I'm pretty sure it's Maria Hill.
I don't know why Indians just got. Somebody in our chat just got oopsed. Well, unoopsed him.
Somebody on Oops. Coulson is his good eye. I like that. That's he's the other eye. But I think it gives an opportunity to bring those in. It may go back and tell old stories of Coulson, which I would be perfectly happy with. I'd watch a whole series.
I don't know.
Coulson.
I'm interested to see how they play this off because I don't think they play this off well.
I'm wondering if they do like a kind of like a time thing where like it's kind of like the history like S.H.I.E.L.D. started years ago. Because I mean, in the comic books, Dum Dum Dugan, who was the guy with the bowler hat in Captain America, with the big mustache.
Oh yeah,
drinking beer everywhere.
Gotcha.
Somebody knows his name. It's Neil something. I just don't remember. He was in S.H.I.E.L.D. But he's dead in Captain America. So I mean, maybe they go back.
He's not.
He's dead.
He didn't die.
He's dead now. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
He's dead 70 years later. Neil
McDonough.
McDonough? I can live with that. But I think it would be. I think they'll do good. It's going to be a street level show. I think.
Okay.
I put that.
I just honestly with as large as the Avengers thing is now, I don't see how you do that show without bringing Robert Downey Jr. in every once in a while.
I think they're going to.
Without bringing Scarlett Johansson.
And again, I think they're going to come in every now and again, but I don't think it'll. I think you get like week 3, you'll have you'll have Sammy come in. Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
he'll come in every now and again, or at least the real life model replica of him.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it's played off. Don't get me wrong. I watched Buffy and Angel, and that's all Joss Whedon.
Dollhouse was actually okay. I liked it.
I didn't like Dollhouse.
It was okay. I like Elijah Dushku though. So.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know he's just making money to bring out Firefly. Am I right?
Yes.
I'm right.
Yes.
Firefly. Even if it's in a radio play.
That'd be so stupid.
That would be fantastic.
So if you're watching this live, actually what we're going to do is we're going to throw it over the chat. Quick comments here. There's a couple of you in here. Let's just do this. Do you want to see the S.H.I.E.L.D. show or not?
Are you going to watch it when it comes out? Or I mean, because I'm assuming they haul butt and make it at the least summer next year, if not fall. I don't see them taking long to make a pilot. Because if you're mixing the production companies from ABC and Marvel, it's not going to take them long to put together a pilot.
I don't know. See, most people are along with me. We've got a yes. We've got a meh. We've got a I don't really watch TV. Couple of maybes. So we're getting more mehs about anything.
I think it's going to be a street level. I don't think it'll be pure drama. I think they will pepper in some smart aleck stuff, but I think it's going to be fast paced street level stuff.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'd like to see. I'd like to see if it plays well. I think I would prefer to see a S.H.I.E.L.D. origin movie.
How about instead of Instead of NCIS, how about NCIS LA? Little more humor, little less drama. It's a Joss Whedon show. They tend to have hardcore moments of drama with really good humor.
Okay, fair enough. That'll work. All right, so we've got a firm meh among the chat.
That's a meh.
So moving on. Next thing is
whatever it is. It's 3 days away from Arby's.
Go away, Arby's. It's stuck.
How did it get stuck?
I don't know. There's an ad on
Reload the page.
Reloading page now. Reloading page. There we go. Early Ninja Turtles movie script worse than anyone could have ever imagined. So that Ninja Turtles script that they canned, apparently it was horrible. And here's part of the article, or here's some of the article. The Michael Bay produced big screen revival for the formerly Teenage and Mutant Ninja Turtles has had what could charitably be described as some teething troubles in its road to being made, not least of which has been the postponement of the movie until 2014.
So they say, but we'll change that.
Yes, we're going to cancel this altogether. So that details could be worked out ahead of production. Now, a draft of the movie's original script has apparently been leaked, revealing that the delays are definitely a blessing.
There's a quote down here that says, "The script sucked, plain and simple. It's not just turtles. It's not just the turtle being aliens thing that made it terrible. The dialogue sucked. The staging sucked. Changing Casey and April into 18-year-old teenage idiots sucked. I agree. If that happened, I would be super mad. All in all, it would make for a very terrible movie, whether or not you liked the turtles in the first place."
Horrible.
I mean, turtles aside, how do you make Casey and April
18. They're kind of the adult compass. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I could see Casey. Casey was really just a hard-nosed, he's going to beat people anyways. I could see Casey being 18, but April was always the adult of the group.
Because right there, they're like, it's a love triangle. It's a love thing again. They're both 18.
Wait,
they're kids. It is, let's see here. Peter Lard, who created TMNT with Kevin Eastman, is not connected with the movie in any way. Commented on this review by saying, "If it is, in fact, the actual draft that was rejected and caused the production of the next TMNT movie to be pushed back to 2014 because the script was unsatisfactory, then I think all true TMNT fans should be grateful to the new powers that be that they did not allow the wreck to happen."
Apparently, a lot of the script focused on Casey, and whoever wrote this article says that the movie may as well have been called Teenage Human Unarmed Asshole. Because apparently he's just like some skinhead kid who just wants to beat people. This whole movie was a debacle that Michael Bay just needs to go, I'm done. And be done.
No, someone needs to make him be done with it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not repeating that.
I know. We've been into this several times. I just think
there's another.
Apparently, it's still officially in pre-production. It is on schedule to be released in 2014 to coincide with the 30th anniversary of the comic's first appearance. It's not the same effing thing. The comic was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This movie is Ninja Turtles from outer space.
This is Ninja Turtles who watch teenagers.
Yes. What? Your Shia LaBeouf is up for the role.
Well, apparently he's done with blockbusters. That way he announced that like last week.
Did he really?
He's like, I'm done with blockbusters. You can't be artistic with those.
Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. I don't want to talk about him. As much as I like his acting,
you were on Even Stevens. What are you worried about?
Michael Bay did Transformers, and don't get me wrong, the first one was epic.
The second one
was good.
If you think of the second one as a 1980s cartoon, it was very good.
Whatever. Third one, there's only 3, right?
I liked the third one. Third one actually gave me...
I want to read that. Yeah. What's she saying?
She can't chat.
Oh. So our friend who tells us that we must do things is not chatting right now. So we'll just say hi.
Hello. 3 was the best. I had a couple of white knuckle moments in 3, in the third Transformers movie when they were obliterating people with laser blasts.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was
harsh.
big. I mean,
that was harsh. That was definitely hard to take, I guess you could call it. That was no, that was just weird. So, anyways, back to the original point. Michael Bay, leave the crap alone. Okay, TMNT fans, co-creator Peter Lord trashes the leaked Ninja Turtles script. I mean, it's on layered
comicbookresources.com. See if there's anything new on it. Oh, hey, here, Latino. Oh, what's the guy's name before I just call him? Okay, what's the guy's name? I can't find his name.
Apparently, Latino Review divulges that 18-year-old Casey Jones discovers the grown turtles in a secret lab in Michigan. Some impressive-sounding action scenes lead to a quick origin reveal that they were normal turtles exposed to ooze, trained by Splinter in the sewers, and named after famous artists. Wait.
Splinter, Bebop, and Rocksteady all also make appearances. The Foot Clan work with Colonel Schrader.
Oh, Jesus.
Who turns into Shredder.
So wait, I thought they were from outer space. Now this is saying that they're not?
After being reunited with Splinter, their master reveals that they're all from Dimension X, which sometimes come into contact with ours and causes trouble. Dimension X then crosses over, and we see all kinds of craziness, including an old turtle warrior, the Ninja Turtles' parents, Krang and the Technodrome. There are parts of this I'm actually liking. The fact that they bring Bebop and Rocksteady. Krang.
How would they do Krang?
Krang. I know he was a brain, right? But I mean, you've got to learn to do it a better way.
Yes.
Using Dimension X,
because they're not from Dimension X.
No,
at all.
They're not.
At all.
The ooze thing.
At all.
Nah.
Yeah.
Check out these articles. They will be in the show notes.
Please stop screwing with my childhood. Please. I'm begging you.
Please stop.
Stop it. Moving on.
I got good.
Next, you're up.
Really? Because you were the one that argued.
Okay, so here we go. Beverly Hills Cop TV show to team Eddie Murphy with the S.H.I.E.L.D's Sean Ryan. Now, I don't know who Sean Ryan is. Let's go Google Sean Ryan real quick before I start trashing this. Let's see.
Did you spell it right?
Sean Ryan is the writer and the creator of the network The S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, so apparently he's just a writer, not an actor. A producer. I apologize. But apparently Eddie Murphy has stopped making any real money. And
a sequel to Beverly Hills Cop movies is in development at Sony as a new buddy cop show that will revolve around Axel Foley's son.
Oh, God.
And presumably his son's buddy.
No. Please stop. Man, it's my childhood, man. Why must... This is the... People gonna ruin my childhood
Although, they're making it out to be a true sequel, as in, whatever they did in the first movies, they're going to use that for the show.
Okay, but here's what I gotta know. Is Eddie Murphy gonna get on there and be the dad and be like, I can't even do his stupid freaking laugh that he used to do before he suddenly changed his laugh to a normal laugh? Please, yeah, stop. Shut.
An hour. It is quoted as being called an hour-long crime procedural with strong comedic elements. Now, again, I loved these movies.
Oh, God.
They are so funny.
Apparently, Axel Foley will now be the chief of police in Detroit.
So that's what happened to Detroit.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow. Oh, my God. This is horrible.
It says grab shotgun. Let's see here. This suggests something closer to the first film than the second and third of the three paths. Okay, so it's going to follow more along the lines of the first one. The S.H.I.E.L.D. is on sale for $160. I mean, how do you feel about... Okay, all we've complained about for the last 3 months is old movies getting remade into more new movies. How do you feel about... Because this is going to open a whole crap can.
The only thing that bothers me is the only reason this show exists. I would would bet money on it is Eddie Murphy hasn't done anything good in 10 years.
It's been more than 10 years.
And
do you think this is going to be like a Pandora's box? They're going to open this, and then they're going to go back to some more of these old movies.
Like
and
what?
Bring them into TV shows.
Like True Genius? That would be epic. I would actually watch a show based off the movie True Genius.
Revenge of the Nerds television show?
That one may be pushing it too far.
Based on the first movie?
Probably. I would love to see a True Genius show.
But, I mean, do you think that's going to be a can of worms that's going to get opened?
It depends on if it's any good. Depends on, is it going to be on FX? Does it say anywhere?
I don't know, but it kind of feels like an FX show, doesn't it?
I don't know. Do they do that kind of stuff? Power Rangers where Tommy and Pink Ranger have 5 kids.
Good lord.
That's a little weird. She was in the show.
She's still in a show.
Sniper show.
It's a SWAT show.
Yeah, that was a cool show. I've watched little bits of it. So, I don't know. Now, what's this about Murphy making a few special appearances in the first season? Is this goes for they're going to kill him off in the finale? I don't know. I think he's probably going to end up like producing it or something like that. I just think this is kind of blah. It's annoying. I wish they'd stop this kind of stuff.
Again,
if it's good, great.
Out of the two of us, I am the open-minded one when it comes to this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll check it out. I have no problem checking this out.
Okay. All right, we're gonna leave this. We're gonna go to the chat with this one too. Do you guys even want to see a sequel, quote unquote?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. Do you want to see that show?
Don't bash on Eddie. No.
Against no.
Not even a strong net yet. No.
No.
What is Beverly Hills Cop?
Oh God, no.
Look it up on Netflix.
Nope.
Nope.
Not happening. All right, so we're getting a big fat. So yeah, we don't want it. Eddie Murphy, go back to not doing anything. Thank you. Moving on.
Next up is.
This is you.
And this is, I'm going to all-encompass this. There were articles out last week and further on, whenever you listen to this, about the rumor that they're going to reboot Batman inside the DC movie universe, just like the Marvel universe, before they do a Justice League. And I don't actually like that. I think this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't reboot those. You do Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. All 3 come in on the Justice League.
Okay.
You do, however, do reboots for Green Lantern.
Okay.
You do a Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see here, there's 5. You could do a 6th one and do Thanagarians if you wanted to and have the Hawk people.
Okay. But how do you get past the Batman thing? Because Superman, that movie hasn't even come out yet. I don't know if that guy is doing the Justice League stuff.
No, I don't think Cavill or whatever his name, Mark Cavill?
But they haven't done a Wonder Woman yet. So they can do a Wonder Woman story. But you've got two of the main characters have actors. One of them quite established. I mean, like literally just ended 3 weeks ago. That I don't know that they can pull the Batman
I like
thing
that
off.
casting.
What's that?
Big man in the chat says do a freaking Flash movie with the blonde dude from NCIS LA.
I could see that.
He's a comedian. He's oh my gosh, I know who he is.
The only way I see this working is if they do a next gen Justice League.
How so?
Instead of doing it the Batman universe, do it the Beyond universe.
Dude, I would, if I had the capital, I'd pay somebody to do a Batman Beyond movie.
No, not a Batman Beyond movie. I'm talking
about doing like a Young Justice, because that has a lot of traction right now.
You still have a run.
Or
you
a
still
Teen
have
Titans
a problem
thing.
with the actors. Sorry. I'm just reading. Somebody in the chat said Aquaman. Ooh, that could be really good or incredibly gay. Sorry, he's not wrong.
The Beyond universe is awesome.
I think what you do. That's the only way you get around that.
Now, the only you still have Superman. Superman is in the Beyond universe. He's just old.
Right, but that actor gets changed every couple of years anyways.
Okay.
Okay? I'm talking the Batman. You have to get around the Batman problem.
And I think the way they do that is instead of having... who produced... Which company produced the new Batmans?
I don't know.
I don't think it was Fox.
I don't know who did Batman.
Who did the Batman stuff?
Batman Begins, IMDb.
What company produced it? That's not gonna tell you. Go back up into more
details. Warner Brothers.
Okay, Warner Brothers produced this. I think because DC is going to be doing this now. Like, I'm pretty sure there are some people in the DC company that are making a DC movie studios.
Okay.
I see them doing it, period. I don't see them... And this is the only way I think I would forgive and let them get away with it. Absolutely no backstory movie.
That'd be hard to do.
Everyone knows.
No, they don't.
Everyone knows who Batman is now.
Okay.
So you have no backstory.
But how weird is... I mean, if you just suddenly do that, you start running back into the days of going from Michael Keaton to... Who was the next one? Val Kilmer. And he shows up and...
I'm sorry, who?
The real genius.
What
real
movie?
Genius. Real genius.
Nobody named Val Kilmer did Batman. What are you talking about?
So, suddenly it's that scene where they show the first picture of Bruce Wayne and it's somebody different.
I don't care. I think what you have instead of that is you come in with a big time Batman story, kind of like go off of a graphic novel story, established. Everyone already knows this is Batman. You do a little bit as Bruce Wayne, but you just basically you've got Batman going at it with somebody have a just good action flick.
I guess you could find somebody that could do that. I'm Batman. Leave me alone. I'm taking
No, I don't think they do that.
No, you could find somebody doing that and just never take the mask off. Ever.
I mean, that's the way I see this happening. There is not going... When they reboot this, it'll be a one-movie reboot. I don't think they do any backstory. No backstory. You may get the occasional...
Well, if the only backstory they need is the Justice League backstory. I
think they're going to do it again. For this matter, it opens up the opportunity to have the Bat family in it. So it may be a movie that features Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing,
I'd still want to see
I'm sorry, I would love to see a Death in the Family. If you don't know what a Death in the Family is, it was done back in the 80s, I believe, maybe the early 90s, where the public decided Jason Todd's fate. He was the second Robin.
Okay.
He came in...
We haven't even been to the first one because they're stupid
and
ended the end of the movies.
I know, but I'm saying...
With a scene where he goes into the caves and then he doesn't actually become Robin and it's really fucking annoying. Please don't do that to me ever again and please make a Nightwing movie.
I'm just saying, I would love to see something like that.
Okay.
Where they let the public in that old comic, the 2 or 3 issues, however many they did it, they put in the back of it, if you want Robin to live, call this number. If you want Robin to not live, because they couldn't say die, put it in. No, I'm not kidding. I saw this in the interview. Call this number. And they killed him.
He not lived?
He was dead for a long time.
Oh, you said you couldn't say die, so he not lived.
Yeah, he not lived. He was dead for a very long time. But I mean, something like that. Pull from the just fantastic stories that are out there for Batman. Mm-hmm. You've got Hush, which has to do with a childhood friend who starts coming after him and messing with him.
That all being said, I still say the only way you make this movie right is to not... I mean, the problem is the Justice League focuses around Batman a lot. Because he's the money behind it anyways.
That's the thing, though, is you can get away from that.
I think what you do is you do a Justice League movie. You don't show them in their regular lives. You show them at at superhuman all the time. And that's the only way you get around this, because like the chat is saying, there's no new information for an origin story for Batman. So you either do a true Justice League superhuman movie all the time, but the problem with doing that is they don't.
I think DC milks this though. There's Super Family, or there's the Superman family, there's the Batman family. There's quite a few in the Wonder. I think they use this to help bring in those tertiary characters and stuff that are on the outside edge that can do Young Justice and Teen Titans and turn these into movies.
I don't know. I think it would honestly be a lot better, and honestly be pretty interesting if you did the Batman Beyond type era for Justice League.
I've already said I would kill to see anything Batman
because then
Beyond.
You could do origin story that way. You could start with Batman. You start out with the old Bruce. He can't do it anymore. You got an older guy doing it, and then you got Tony McGinnis, right? Terry McGinnis. I was close.
Terry.
And then you come up and you've got the kid of Green Lantern and Hawk Girl. You show that movie.
Warhawk,
that movie. So we get to wanting those people. Who else is?
See, that's the problem. There's nobody in this generation that actually knows what a Thanagarian is.
And then you've got the Green Lantern little kid. We just read one of these comics. It's really cool. You got the little Green Lantern kid, and then who's the other one? There was another one, wasn't there?
The new Aqua girl, the Aqua version of their.
Okay, yeah. So you got the so and you can throw other things in there. You can throw the next gen Wonder Woman's kid in there.
A Flash.
You could throw another Flash generation. I think it would be awesome. Because then it's also futuristic. Whereas the Marvel stuff is based more, sadly, reality.
Well, that was the point. If you ever listen to an interview with Stan Lee, he's going to tell you, I wanted my heroes to be on the streets, to hurt, to die, to have things happen to them so you can relate to them.
But see, DC's not that way.
I always referred to DC as the cosmic side of comics.
Yeah, and so I think that's why you can do a Beyond time frame, that time frame for that Justice League.
That's one I don't think is set up at all.
No, it would be awesome.
There's not enough people that know what Batman Beyond is.
Well, that's the thing. That's why you do the backstories. A Batman Beyond backstory would be freaking epic and fun to do. I mean, it'd be a lot of green screen, but look at what they've done. Look at the Transformers movies. Okay, obviously they're not knocking skyscrapers down and bending them in half and breaking them. No, it's all green screen, but it looks good. They can do that futuristic stuff now. I think that's what they need to do. They need to not. They can milk it. They can milk the original Justice League stuff maybe later. Maybe they pull a Star Wars. They do the Batman Beyond universe Justice League now, and then in 10 years, 15 years, they do the regular Justice League when the other characters have been out of commission long enough.
I see all 5 main characters of the movie and the main movie title being done within the next 7 to 10 years. I see that. At least the first installment of each of them, and then the big movie.
And chat just says, just follow Marvel's code and make billions of dollars. That's the problem, though. If this fails, they're done. Like, they can't... If their reboots or whatever fails...
But you gotta look. DC is killing it in animation. You've got to bring some of those people in. Andrea Romano, again, I listen to way too many podcasts, is a director for all the several of the DC things. Mm-hmm. Bring her in and let her try her hand at a live action direction.
Maybe I don't know. I think it's different. So yeah, if Superman falls on his face again, bye bye DC movies.
Yeah,
I think the problem is DC movies in general can't take another failure.
The Justice League bug came up their butts a little too late.
Oh, absolutely. This should have been started 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. At least 8.
But you've got the tech to do it now because, as we said, it's cosmic.
Right.
You have to be able to do it. Now,
don't do it Green Lantern style cosmic.
Well, I don't know. You go do it on Apocalypse and you do the New Gods stuff. I could see a New Gods movie coming out.
I don't know about the New Gods.
The New Gods is based around Darkseid.
Okay.
Superman's big baddie.
Anyways, I'm just saying. I think the problem if they start doing a reboot already of Batman with the Superman characters, any of that stuff. If anything fails, the DC movies are done.
Yep.
You won't have DC movies again for 20 years.
Until that taste is out of their mouth.
Exactly. I mean, you got to remember...
People are going to give them leeway because of Batman.
People still remember the Fantastic Four crap from...
Marvel.
No, was it Marvel? The bad ones?
That's Marvel. Fantastic Four is Marvel.
Right. But not with... Jennifer, whatever her name is, and
I know what you mean.
Not with Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba. Before her, the ones that did the really bad.
Oh yeah, those were really.
Those are still in our memories. Just most people don't know about them anymore. So I think that's.
You know what movie DC needs to hurry up and make? Says the chat. Wonder Twins.
Nice. I could watch. Why are they always form of?
A bucket of water in the shape of a dragon made of ice. I don't know.
I've always wondered that. We need to find out that.
All right, moving on.
So, yeah. So, hang on, wait. Well, we've talked to the chat about this. Chat says the same thing we say. If one more DC movie fails, they're done.
That's enough. That's enough there.
All right, so we got what? One more story in the long box.
No, that goes along with it.
Oh yeah, will WB use Justice League to introduce its new Batman? I like the picture though.
That's from Kingdom Come, I believe.
Awesome picture. So it's just more articles. We've talked this to death already this episode.
That was surprising I didn't think we'd get into that as much. All right, let's see.
All right, guys. Now that is the end of the long box. I hope you've appreciated the long box. If there's anything in there you want to read more on, please click on all. There's links down below for just about everything we talk about.
Our show notes for anybody that's listening to this on iTunes or Android and podcast. It's all going to be on YouTube.
Be on YouTube. We're still trying to get it on all the Android stuff. There's something. If there is like a product that you use to listen to podcast and you don't get it, shoot us an email and let us know. And Mr. Nerd over there will try and spend more time sending it to more things.
Moving on to the comic of the week is back this week. We had a little bit of time to do it. It was DC this week. It was the New 52 Superman number 12 Gateway to Terror. Story and pencil by Dan Jurgens. There was art by a lot of other people. I didn't like it.
I liked the story.
No, I didn't even like the story. It was number 12, so there was backstory to it.
Okay, first off, I want to know, when did Lois get a sister?
I don't know.
Apparently, Clark's dating Lois's sister. That threw me off. Really, what threw the whole thing off?
He's living with Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, he's living with Jimmy Olsen. I liked the story personally. I thought it was interesting, or most of it at least.
I didn't like it.
The art was awful to me.
I didn't like the art. And I didn't know this because we haven't read a Superman yet. His armor in the New 52, like, it's armor. It's not a suit. It's a body armor thing.
It's like a biomechanical.
And it's a bio thing.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Think Iron Man Extremis.
There were very few shots in it I really did. I didn't like the bad guy. The bad guy was this alligator, other dimension dude. I didn't like it. There was not a lot. I'm not going to suggest it. I mean, I bought it. I love Superman. I have the tattoo. I mean, I've been a Superman fan since I was a little kid. I didn't like this.
Instead, go read the New 52 Green Lantern.
Something in Green Lantern.
I think we read that already, didn't we?
We read.
No, we didn't read.
We read Guardians.
We read Guardians. We need to read the New 52 because it's got the.
No,
Iranian.
No, the next thing we're coming.
Iranian American.
The next thing we're reading is All New X-Men. Remember?
Oh yeah,
I have to get that.
X-Men.
But there was really not a whole lot I enjoyed in this.
I agree. It's really not a whole lot to talk about it. There's like one or two good panels in it. But like there's like one panel when he's talking about, I can do this, ha-ta-ta, and he's like strikes a pose.
And it's more like a
muscle
skydive pose.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck? It was stupid.
I have a question. I heard Thanos is the bad guy in Guardians of the Galaxy. Probably. I don't know.
We didn't read Guardians of the Galaxy.
The movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But no, I just didn't like it.
Yeah, so we're going to move on from the comic of the week because it was not good. So this week is Noob versus. Last week's Noob versus was the Green Lantern Corps. That's me. Versus
the X-Men. Me.
And he whooped my ass again.
stomped you this week.
Yeah. Just go put your mark.
Why do I gotta make the walk of shame every time?
Because you're closest to the board and I can't get up. It's only the walk of shame when you lose. It's the walk of victory when you win. So now it's 5-3. So I can't win much more. I can't lose much more.
Okay, so I chose team format last week. You get to choose format for Nerd and the Noob Noob versus this week.
Let's see. This week, who do I want to pick?
Do you want to do a different version?
I'm thinking.
You know, no dead air here.
No dead air. You gotta give me a second to think of a character.
That's not a replacement for dead air.
No. Someone stuffed the ballot box. I agree.
No.
I agree. Someone stuffed the ballot box. All right, I'm gonna go the Battle of the Batmans.
We already did the Battle of the Batmans.
We did do that, didn't we?
Yes.
I tell you what. I picked Chewbacca. I'm sitting here looking at his head. I picked Chewbacca.
You picked Chewbacca.
Yep.
Okay. You picked Chewbacca. I'm going to pick.
You don't have to pick Star Wars, but you got to pick something general too.
I'm thinking. You
could go with like Yogi Bear.
So we've got big sidekick guy.
Yep.
Dang, I'm not gonna beat Chewy this week. That's crap. I would vote for Chewy. I mean, come on.
Come on, you can do it.
I'm coming up with something. Give me a minute.
That's not an excuse for dead air.
I'm not being dead air.
Oh.
Let's see here. Who do I want to go against? Chewy? No, Thing, Hulk. That's just unfair. I like Chewy. Chewy's actually dead. In the
I don't want to know. Okay.
The wolf guy from Star Trek, the black dude. I don't know.
Oh, Worf.
Worf.
That's a good idea. Nobody knows him though. Pick somebody you'd like. Pick somebody.
You know, he's next gen. I'm trying to come up with something here.
You could do cartoons.
I'm thinking. You threw me off guard with that. Okay, so I'm gonna go with. You've got Chewbacca.
Yeah. 5.
I'm thinking. Quit.
4.
I'm gonna go with. I got nothing. I'm blanking on anything that I think could actually beat Chewy.
Yeah, 10 seconds. 10.
I got nothing.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I got nothing.
2.
I'm
sorry.
How bad is this?
Are you gonna lose by default?
No, I'm not losing by default. Screw that. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm just gonna try and figure this out. All right, Chewbacca.
He's a sidekick.
Who is gonna fight Chewbacca? God no.
I'm sitting here watching the chat give ideas. Mega Man, Spawn, a Creeper.
Ooh.
I got you one. Al. He's big furry thing.
Al?
What was his name?
What?
No, Al. Oh, God.
You mean Alf?
Alf! Yeah, Alf. Everybody knows Alf. At least I hope so.
Really? You're going to give me Alf? A puppet? Fine, you know what? We'll do it this way then, because the first suggestion was better than anything I can come up with. Chewbacca from Star Wars versus Worf from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Oh my goodness, that's just so weird. Chewy versus Worf. Wow. Alright, so moving on.
I don't know, we got in trouble again.
What did we do?
I don't know, I'm about to find out.
What did she say?
Klingon is better than Wookiee. I knew he would say that because he said he just got done watching Next Generation.
No, you're wrong. If I lose this week, I'm going to be pissed. Straight up, bleep, pissed. You might want to bleep some of those.
It was alright.
Worf needs a pick so people will know who he is. No, he doesn't. Nope. I'm gonna win, so it doesn't matter. So, moving on to the short box now. Thank you for that. I need to win this one. Wookiee is greater than Klingon. Oh wait, that means less than Klingon.
Just kidding.
So we're moving on. Next thing up is the short box. These are just little one-offs that we shoot at you and let you guys take a look at. So,
where are we on time?
Huh?
Where are we at on time?
I don't know. We're getting close.
All right, first up is DC Nation is on Cartoon Network every weekend, and there were these 3 Shanghai shorts that featured kind of like a Japanese animation style Batman. Mm-hmm. It was a one story in 3 perspectives. Catwoman's perspective, Bane's perspective, which he is just a ridiculous Bane, and then their Batman, which was so cool. Please check them out.
It looks neat.
Oh yeah, the animation style is fantastic, and the screen cap alone of Batman at the top was just cool. Amazing.
All right, so moving on to the next thing is Original Turtles series complete. It says series complete. You can't type.
Shush.
Apparently
they're releasing all 10 seasons of the 1987 to 1996 animated series with 3 hours of bonus features on 23 DVDs in a replica of the Turtle Van.
I want this. Why does it not tell me how much it is?
My gosh!
Oh, it's only $100, guys. I need you to send me $100 or buy this for me for my birthday, which is whenever you send this for me, because I want this. I want it now. Please let me have it. Please. Please. This is so cool looking. Guys, look, I've got to pull a screenshot of this. Screen region. You've got to see. Look at this noise, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Tell me you don't want that. Tell me you don't want that. Yeah. Definitely want that. Turtle Van. Were they really on for 10 seasons?
Yes.
I remember going back watching them, and some of them you can tell the voices are screwed up.
The last couple of seasons, a few people didn't come back.
No. I meant like sometimes Donatello would speak when it was Leonardo's face.
Oh yeah, the animation. They didn't have near as many people watching the animation.
Yeah, I want that so bad. So apparently it's $100. Oh my god. Oh, I want it so bad. Okay, next shot. Next thing is Lego the movie gets a cast and a plot.
We've talked about this one before, but this is actually something that's been announced. It's got a full plot, a cast. We're not gonna go into it, but apparently Morgan Freeman, Elizabeth Banks,
Chris Pratt from Moneyball, Elizabeth Banks from The Hunger Games. What else we got? Phil Lord and Chris. We talked about that.
It'll be produced by the guy who did Sherlock Holmes and How to Train Your Dragon.
And The Departed.
I think it could actually be pretty good. That's all really good franchises right there.
Yeah, go read it. I don't really care about the Lego stuff, so that's why it's in the short box. So, all right, next thing. You want to talk about this for a minute.
The next thing is, it's been announced that in 2013, Jim Lee, who has by far been one of the premier artists for comic books for the last 15 to 20 years, and Scott Snyder, who is writing the best Batman series in the last 15 years, like the whole series, which is the reason we will never do a Batman, New 52 Batman on Comic of the Week, because I'm going to read it all in trade as it comes out.
Okay.
They're going to get together and do a Man of Steel book, a Man of Steel series for DC. I'm pretty sure I'm going to read that. I love Jim Lee artwork, and like I said, Scott Snyder right now, pretty much one of the top 5 in the game to be writing. His stuff is just amazing right now.
So this is just a little article talking about it, what's going on with that. They're talking about it for 2013. Take a second and go check it out. And we're moving on to the next one.
This was actually sent to us by one of our, I'm going to call him a producer.
Okay.
A contributor. Big man in the chat room, our cousin Les. He sent us Spider-Man producer, I think that's Avi Arad.
Yeah.
Is it Avi Arad?
I believe it's
Avi Arad is on board for a
Metal Gear
Solid movie.
Which will be neat. I never played the Metal Gear Solid games.
I played one of them. It was actually very cool.
I didn't do it. But I think I can tell you who I want to be Snake.
Who? Nicolas Cage?
No. This guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson. That's not Liam Neeson.
Yeah, it is. It's Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Oh, why does that not sound right?
You're talking about from Taken.
Yes.
Liam Neeson.
Okay. Yeah. Gerard Butler.
No,
Gerard Butler's
already
not
did
old
Gamer.
enough. He's not old enough. I want to see Liam Neeson. I like him. I think he could do it. Gerard Butler from 3. He's too young.
No, you know.
You gotta have an older guy. So really, just pick anybody from the what is it? The Impossibles and Placeables. I really suck at these movie names today.
The Expendables?
The Expendables, yeah. Pick anybody from The Expendables. Yeah. Kurt Russell, but he's too old. Yeah, Kurt Russell.
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Nicolas Cage should do it, but I think
this could give a good opportunity to bring in a new action hero. Like, start creating new action heroes.
No. He's an older guy.
Read it, check it out. We know everyone will love
Richard
this.
Gere.
Really? Sure. Why not?
Alright, next thing coming up.
I showed you this. Would you like to talk about it?
Let's see. What is it? Oh my god, this is... I'm not going to say much about this, but you guys got to go watch this. Batman Live. A live Batman.
Broadway live play is coming to America starting in September on the 5th.
Which is 2 days from now in Anaheim.
And it's going to be here through December. It's going to be in all kinds of cities. I want to see this. There is a short feature at the bottom of the website from YouTube that I thought it was going to be campier, but apparently the version they're bringing to the States is...
It looks pretty funny.
It does look pretty good.
Depends on how much they want to charge for it. If it's like $200 a ticket, not a chance in hell.
I'd rather go see a football game for that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so moving on. Let me do a little edit here.
What'd you do?
Give me a second.
I thought you didn't like ending the show like that.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Next thing is Harley Atwell basically says she's going to do Cap 2.
And if I'm not mistaken, she was... Yeah, she was...
Are they doing Cap 2 as a period piece again?
She was Peggy Carter. No, Cap 2 will not be a period piece.
Well, then how is she going to be in the new one?
Maybe they use her as the granddaughter.
We'll likely see her in flashbacks and or modern times, and if modern times, we'll either see an older actress playing her portrayal or an aged Haley Atwell. Okay, fair enough.
Because he goes back, in a lot of the stuff, he goes back and he sees her. And she's 70, 80 years old.
Right.
90. So I liked her. I thought she was really good in the movie.
You think they pull the, her granddaughter looks a lot like her routine?
Uh-huh.
On her?
Sharon Carter? Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I that could be cool.
I liked her in the movie. I thought she did really well.
Yeah.
They've all proven that, Chris Evans can, he can rein in a leading man role.
Yeah. I liked him in Captain America. In general. Actually, I liked him in better as Captain America in the Avengers than I did as Captain America in Captain America.
No, I really liked him as Cap in Captain America.
No, I liked him better in the Avengers. Go read that article. It looks cool. It may be worth discussing later on. Alright, and moving on to the next thing. We just added this earlier today. Apparently they're going to add Radioactive Man. What? Such a stupid name. In Iron Man 3. How do you fight that kind of thing?
New suit.
Okay. Apparently...
Radioactive Man is a pretty old bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know a lot about him. I'm not even going to lie. I really don't know a whole lot about him. So, I guess I need more stuff to come out for this. But there is a little bit here about it and stuff. So check. I do know that I'm pretty sure Radioactive Man was actually as a human, he is a competitor to Tony Stark.
Okay. That could make a little sense.
So, all right, moving on.
All right. Yeah, it's weird. We just want to You know.
The last thing, again, we don't like ending on bad news, but the last thing happened today, and it was a little shocking. Michael Clark Duncan, who, if you don't know, is most famous for being the criminal in The Green Mile.
Yeah.
The giant man who gets put to death, or attempted anyway.
He was in Armageddon, Planet of the Apes,
Apparently,
Kung Fu Panda.
He died today. He had complications after a heart attack, and he was not able to recover, and he died. And it's really, really sad.
You know what he was in lately?
What?
And you probably haven't watched it. He's been in The Finder.
Okay.
It's a Bones spinoff.
Oh, okay. But
That's
this was just really sad, and I mean, this was he was in a comic book movie for he was the Kingpin in Daredevil,
and he was the voice of one of the dudes in Green Lantern.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He was Kilowog.
Kilowog. Yep.
The trainer.
We just wanted to say,
give a moment of silence real quick, just to pay respects. Okay, thank you for that, because I mean this kind of sucks. This really sucks. Death in general.
He's
sucks.
this generation's James Earl Jones.
Yeah, he's only 54.
He's got that voice. Yeah,
he's only 54. That was really sad.
So,
thank you for coming to the show today. Thank you for watching us live. Thank you for watching us whenever you watch or whenever you listen. If you wanna contact us, we have email nerdinthenoob@gmail.com. We have. We have Twitter. We have 3 different Twitters. We have @nerdinthenoob, @gman0184, @opaque_mango. You can hit us up any of those places, please. And I wanted to put this out there. We are looking for maybe a little help with some contributors. So if you find a story that you'd like us to talk about, please send it to us. We'll mention that you found it for us.
Yeah, we'll start doing that.
We'll let people know that, hey, you're helping out on the show.
Yes, I am working on my pointing. We're doing live, and we've got stuff beside us, and I'm pointing at
We
them.
are on YouTube. Go back to YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
We are on YouTube, youtube.com/nerdinthenoob. It's Nerd in the Noob everywhere. We're on Android, we're on iTunes. The show is normally up on Tuesday. Everything is completely ready to go by Wednesday.
This week it'll be Wednesday.
No, I'm gonna try and get it on Tuesday. I'm gonna work my butt off tonight and tomorrow and try to get everything out on Tuesday. But the holidays did push a lot of stuff back.
Right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate you showing up to yet another fantastic filled episode. I am Michael. I'm the noob.
I am Greg. I am the nerd. And as I always say after every show, whether it's one of you or 1,000 of you, you are all epic. So please stay epic.